I should get back to trying to open the vault.
May fate be in your favor, Murphy.
Good evening, Father Foskett.
Hello again, my child.
I found the secret passage under St. Juniper's, the tunnel leading to the sanctuary crypt.
The rumors were true? An escape tunnel? Well, I'll be. All those years right under my feet. Makes you wonder if the other stories are true as well.
What other stories?
That the first monks came to the island to imprison... Actually, never mind. I don't think I should be talking about that. I'm already up to my neck in the demonic.
Do you know anything about the sanctuary crypt?
Oh, I certainly do. History is a bit of a passion of mine. When Devil's Rock was first colonized, the only inhabitants were the monks of the church and the soldiers of the fort. The monks provided luxuries like woven blankets, carved utensils, and certain brewed drinks. In return, the fort defended the monks from raids.
By pirates?
Yes, but also by the European powers in the Caribbean. Their final line of defense was a hidden escape tunnel. According to legend, the fort had a beacon atop its tallest tower. If it was lit, the light would shine through the church's rose window, and the monks could open a secret passage and retreat to safety.
Huh.
I best be heading off.
May God be with you.
I didn't need to mess with the window again now that the passage was open.
Can I go back down the passage? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh! You opened it!
As I stepped across the stone threshold of the crypt, it struck me that I was the first person to do so in decades. Footsteps that Yardley never had the chance to make.
Ah, poor guy.
What on earth are you doing, Murphy?
I just thought I could join in.
You know, we all have different musical talents. Maybe yours is being in the audience.
I wanted to try it, see if it worked. Oh, it's hilarious. Back to a time I saw an item that could work as a crystal ball. Oh, of course, it's the fish tank, isn't it? How the hell am I gonna get the fish tank? I mean, I guess I could put the fish into the... Oh, gosh.
Welcome back.
Searching for a crystal ball, I wondered where I'd seen a sphere made of glass.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Would you be able to polish my brooch again?
Again? I suppose so. Hand her over.
Is there an achievement for asking him, like, a certain amount of time to do that? Alright, distract him and get the fish in there. Of course. Poor
With
guy.
Jasper distracted, it was time for his fish to move into its new porcelain throne home. Hopefully it didn't suffer any indignity at the change of residence.
Yeah.
But then, being a goldfish, it would probably soon forget anyway.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Nice and shiny. Oh, in your chest pocket. Okay, well, that's... Dooby-doo, be-dooby-doo, be-dooby-doo.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I've wrapped it in a little tissue paper this time so it doesn't get dirty again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
But
appreciate
really,
that.
sir, this many polishings in one night might be approaching my limit. I certainly understand the appeal of a good flash, but I don't know how many more times tonight I can cope with this.
It's okay, sir. It's alright. Don't worry. Duh. And hopefully we'll get something in this room that'll give us the grease or
Will this work as a crystal ball?
Considering our circumstances, we will have to make do. Xavier Bellmore, hear our cry! Where does your mortal body lie?
The sea? I know where it
Sense
is.
A cave on the island coast.
I know where it is.
Waves thrashing, wind howling, and two figures exploring its darkest depths. Xavier, and Rackham. Rackham has lured Xavier here, promising an unparalleled expedition to the bold adventurer. But it's a trap. I sense Rackham fleeing the cave, leaving Xavier as the water rises and rises and rises. Look at the painting.
Oh god, he drowned him. Poor guy. Oh man. Yeah. It's a cave
Xavier's body still lies in that coastal cave.
Yeah.
I feel much danger there, but you must get a boat and cross the sea to reach it. I sense something in Xavier's bedroom might help you locate it.
Mm-hmm. Must be a map for the ferry. And it also means we need to change the light at the lighthouse to go and point towards the cave as well that we saw last time. And we also need to go and win a game of billiards so that we can get the bowling ball trophy or cannonball trophy from the captain as well. Alright, let's see. Xavier's room. Oh wow! Ancient Egypt, rifles, hunting, everything. Look, the bear! Bear rug!
I stared at the glassy black eyes of the bear rug. It didn't stare back. That was a relief.
Alright, let's see what's in the trunk.
The latch on the trunk was broken. I would have to do without whatever was inside.
Broken? You can open it, can't you? Use a shovel or something.
I needed to think of something else.
What?
I needed to think of something else.
Knife?
That wasn't going to work.
Okay, fine.
Weapons weren't my style. Besides, most of them were secured to the wall. I reached up and took the map from the frame.
Mm-hmm.
As best as I could tell, this was a genuine pirate treasure map. The island I recognized as Devil's Rock, but what stood out to me was the large X in red ink on the southern coast, marked Crossbone Cove. At least I hoped it was ink.
Yeah. And there it is. Crossbone Cove. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's it for this room. Indeed, so now I have to go back to the lighthouse. Fort Bellemore. Mm-hmm.
With so many coves and caves along the coast, it was difficult to make out what was what.
Okay, and now... Do we need the billiards first? Let's see. I don't know how to win at the billiards though. So maybe I should go back to the ferry guy first, maybe.
I'd like to charter your ferry, please. I have a map here to... Huh? What's that?
Shh, shh, quiet! The show's starting.
Huh?
Signore, signori, ladies and gentlemen, the magic and mystery of the theater comes together with the artistry of the craftsman. I was going to say that. You're interrupting me. You started it. This is very unprofessional.
Okay.
To present to you the fantastical battle between good and evil, a struggle between right and wrong. I just said that. The timeless tale of Pulcinella. I was supposed to announce the title.
Okay.
Hey guys, do you think you'll be finished soon? I don't think I'd ever been brushed off by a puppet before.
Yeah.
Great show. Maybe it's time to wrap it up? I was starting to dislike these guys.
Oh yeah. They're not even saying anything.
Hey guys, do you think you'll be finished soon? I was starting to dislike these guys. Great show. Maybe it's time...
Okay.
I was starting to dislike these guys.
This is really annoying, to be honest.
Two puppets danced and wiggled on the stage. Excuse me?
These two crack me up.
About the ferry hire.
Yes, I'm afraid the ferry's engaged at the moment.
What?
Because of the puppet show?
You got it. My favourite part's when they hit each other on the head.
Are you serious? Oh. I got my own one. There we go. Use the horn.
Perhaps it was the piratical air that brought to mind the mimicry skills of a parrot. If Squawkin' Hawkins could do it, maybe I could give it a try.
You're speaking over my lines. I'm not speaking over your lines. You're adding in lines that weren't in the script.
That seemed to get one of the puppeteers riled up. I wondered if I could do the same for the other.
Mm-hmm.
That seemed to get one of the puppeteers riled up. I wondered if I could do the same for the other.
What?
Excuse me, Crab? Ferryman's eyes looked past me, captivated by the puppet show on the plaza. He clearly wasn't going to talk to me while two rags on sticks were dancing around.
Oh, goodness gracious. You have to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, dude.
Murphy, the Devil's Rock Devil has returned.
What's he done now?
Gosh.
I heard that he's vandalized one of the cemetery's crypts, operated a lighthouse without proper training. Know anything about it?
Nope. Never heard of it.
Can't say that I do.
Keep your eyes open.
Tissue?
It was a sheet of semi-transparent tissue paper.
Do I need to lean the table or something? Like, so it leans forward?
Threes. Too bad, Captain McCallan. It seems my standing as champion of the Captain's Club continues. That trophy belongs to the club champion, and as I'm club champion, I'm telling you, hands off.
What do you think of this treasure map?
I don't need a map of Devil's Rock. I know it like the back of my hand.
What do you think of this treasure map?
Well, that map's no use at all. It doesn't show any of the rivers and bayous well enough. Just the big wet thing around the island.
The sea?
Indeed.
The big wet thing. Oh boy. Okay.
The poster advertised billiards at the Captain's Club, with 3 billiard balls and 2 cues framing a cube of billiard chalk.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it scared the crap out of me.
Hello again, Sebastian.
Oh, it's you again.
Not playing hide and seek anymore?
I've outgrown it.
Sore loser, huh?
I didn't lose. You cheated. Anyway, I've moved on to this now.
A paddle ball?
My mum found it for me after I told her I wasn't getting the tin boot I wanted for my birthday.
It's not even your birthday.
That doesn't matter. Anyway, what? Bet you can't do this.
The little brat had me there. Like hula hooping, unicycling, and stilt walking, my facility with a paddle ball was on par with my ability to do other completely useless party tricks.
Okay.
Shouldn't you be getting ready for the wedding?
I'm not the page boy anymore. I've been demoted.
How did that
Oh.
happen?
Well, before I started playing with this paddle ball, I found a marble in one of the bedrooms. A super-sized one, perfect for bombing.
Whose bedroom?
One of the guest rooms. Mr. Beaumont's, I think. He's certainly lost his marbles.
What did you do with it?
Like my dad taught me, I'm keeping Mum on that one. All I'm going to say is that it was a big mix-up. Mrs. Craddock must have had her sense of humour surgically removed.
What?
So, you think you're good with that paddle ball, huh?
Better than you'll ever be. Just name a trick and I can do it.
Okay.
Bet you can't do the paddle ball with one hand behind your back.
Oh yeah? Watch this.
Okay, yep, we get it.
Hello, Sebastian. Did you say you followed Cecil Bellmore to a secret laboratory?
I was going to, but then I saw him.
Rackham?
Yeah, I'm good at hiding, but the way he moved, he was like a shadow.
Mallory told me to tell you she's not happy that you changed her toy catalog.
What's she going to do? I'm already dead.
But that's not a nice way to treat other people.
She started it.
How?
She tried to have me exorcised.
I beg your pardon?
Candles, salt, a pentagram. She even brought over a black cat from the fort. When I confronted her about it, she said she was just doing a science project.
I see.
Okay.
Bet you can't do the paddle ball with your eyes closed.
Look and learn.
Can I take it from him? No, I want to take the...
There was nothing but...
No, I want to take the paddle ball.
Hello, Sebastian.
Actually, you know what? Wait a
Bet you
minute.
can't do the paddle ball with your eyes closed.
Look and learn.
Can I scare him with the horn?
I didn't think he'd be interested in that.
No, I just want to scare him.
Nope.
Ah.
I heard you had a run-in with Sebastian Bach and his marbles.
Oh, goodness gracious. You must be talking about the marble he found in Mr. Beaumont's chambers, I presume.
That's right. What happened to it?
Well, that little deviant was supposed to be making himself useful as a page boy by watching over Mrs. Pritchett, our most elderly guest. Instead, with a single flick, Sebastian managed to bounce his marble off the skirting board, ricochet it off the chandelier, and land it right on top of Mrs. Pritchett's hairpiece.
Well, kids will be kids, I suppose. As long as he got the marble back.
It wasn't a marble at all. It was Mr. Beaumont's glass eye. And you know what he said? He said he was keeping an eye on her like he was told.
I'll leave you to get on with your work.
How thankful I am for life's little blessings.
Can you do it blindfolded?
I didn't need to show him that.
Oh, the scissors, I can cut it. Wait a minute. Wait.
Hello, Sebastian.
Eyes
Bet
closed.
you can't do the paddle ball with your eyes closed.
Look and learn.
Can I cut the... Can I cut it?
I didn't want to damage the furnishings.
Me, furnishings. Yes, cut it.
With Sebastian's eyes closed, I took out my scissors, and when the timing was right, snipped.
Hey, what happened to my paddle ball?
The ball just snapped right off there. Maybe you need to practice a bit more. With any other child, I'd feel guilty. With Sebastian, it felt like evening out the cosmic balance.
Oh my gosh, that made me
I
cough.
bet Mallory was behind this.
Oh god, not again. Alright, so now we go down to landing, and we get the bouncy ball.
I picked up the red rubber ball I'd cut from the paddle ball. It looked like a clown's nose.
Then we take over the monkey bars and rename it Fort Mallory.
Ah, look who's back.
Hello again.
Are you still here?
Did you try to have Sebastian exercised?
No.
Mallory?
Exercise is supposed to be good for you. Anyway, he started it. He...
Actually, just stop. The less I know about this paranormal pranking, the better. Well, I'll leave you two to your plans.
Long live the sisterhood!
Switch it out, right? So let's swap it out for the red one.
I had an idea. One that required skill, subtlety, and finesse. Or at least the ability to hurl a billiard ball through an open doorway.
Yep.
Yoink!
Did you just touch the table?
Absolutely not.
Yeet!
Ow! Who threw that?
Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
Hello again, Captain Pemberley.
Welcome back, Captain McCallum.
Okay. Billions?
I'd like a rematch at English billiards.
Thinking you can beat what I hit before?
Indeed.
Step right up.
Look at it go! Go, Pedal, go! Look at his face. He's astounded. He can't believe it. Now let's hope we don't get thrown out the window.
I've never seen 14s before. You must have arms like the coupling rods on a steam train.
A blessing and a curse, as I've discovered more than once to my own cost. But I don't like to boast. Does this mean I win the trophy?
I'm afraid it does, but you need to bring it back next Wednesday for the potluck. We'll have a rematch then.
Okay. Yes, we get the trophy.
With my newfound title as club billiards champion, it was time to claim my trophy.
There we go. Alright, so now we can go back to the lighthouse and use our cannonball.
Felix, I'm the new billiards champion of the Captain's Club.
You beat Captain Pemberley?
I certainly did.
Oh, thank goodness. Maybe he'll have a rest from it for a little bit. We haven't been able to pry him away from that table for months. I've been hiding those billiard balls, one a week since August. The guy won't give it up. It's cost the club a fortune in billiard chalk.
I best be casting off.
Farewell, Captain.
I took a handful of the spilled gunpowder.
There we go. And then we put the gunpowder in the cannon.
I'd already poured gunpowder into the cannon.
Oh, I forgot I did that. Okay, so now we put the cannonball in there.
I loaded the billiards trophy into the cannon. Spherical and solid metal. It was the perfect improvised cannonball.
And then we get the ramrod.
I packed in the gunpowder and makeshift cannonball. Now there were just 2 steps remaining. Aim and fire.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Murphy! Oh, for goodness sake.
The cannon looked like it might still work. If it did, I knew from that evening's previous experience with firearms that 5 steps were required. Gunpowder, shot, ramrod, aim, fire.
Indeed. So, how do I aim it?
With so many coves and caves along the coast, it was difficult to make out what was what.
Can I use the map here?
Crossbone Cove was somewhere along that coast, I knew that much. But with how jagged and meandering the coast was, the map alone wasn't enough to pinpoint it exactly.
I see. Let's see.
It was a tattered pirate map with a large X drawn in red along the southern coast.
So what else do I need? Shallow at low tides. Rumors of escape tunnels running from the church to the fort. Okay. Caves along the southern coast. Watch for the red light from the cairn reflector to find the bay. Watch for the red light from the cairn reflector. What's a cairn reflector?
Crossbone Cove lay at the bottom of impassable rocky cliffs. If I wanted to reach it, I would need to get there by boat. What do you think of this treasure map?
Crossbone Cove? Now there's a dangerous place to reach. I'm sure the fishing's great, but I wouldn't risk my neck to get out there.
What do you think of this treasure map?
That doesn't look printed.
No, I think it was drafted by hand.
How old-fashioned.
Jasper, I found a treasure map. I think it belonged to Captain Crumb.
Oh, goodness! What does it show?
A big red X across a place called Crossbone Cove.
So, what are you waiting for?
What do you mean?
Well, are you going out there or not?
I need to figure out a way to get there first. Why don't you come with me?
I'm afraid not. I'm too old for adventures like that. Besides, I've already got my treasure right here in this store. Good luck, though.
I found this treasure map in Xavier's bedroom.
No doubt a perilous expedition, but a necessary one.
I wondered if I could make something from the objects I was carrying that would duplicate the sound of the devil puppet's buzz.
That's what I was trying to do.
Did you say you were looking for a more secluded beach?
Yes, that's right. Have you found one?
Look at this. Further along the coast is a bay called Crossbone Cove.
Crossbone Cove. That does sound very bony. How do we get there?
I'm not sure. It only looks accessible from the sea.
Well, tell me if you find a way to get there. I'd love to join you on your expedition.
Okay, I had to look this up because I literally had no idea, like, what to do, but apparently we have to add the tissue paper to the comb?
Remembering my childhood days, I wrapped the tissue paper around the comb to form a rudimentary kazoo.
I've never done that before in my life. What? Are you serious? It works?
Non ci posso credere. That was my moment. Your moment? We agreed in rehearsals that this scene would be about me. Because I did no such thing. You did it again! Mama always told me you tried to upstage me.
Mamma mia.
Che pazzia. Mama told you that. She always told me I should go solo. Right, that's it. I quit. You quit. I quit first. You'll never work in this town again. Work in this town again? We only arrived this morning.
Who are they? I don't even know who they are.
You sabotaged the show.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just...
That was hilarious. I liked it when the puppets fight, but I love it when it's the puppeteers.
Glad you enjoyed the show.
Could I borrow those instruments you used? If they come back, I'd like to direct the encore.
Sure, I doubt I'll have much more use for them.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so now can we go back to the map, please? Kazoo.
Could you take me to Crossbone Cove?
Well, look at that. That's quite the dangerous destination. Do you know how many boats have crashed against the rocks along that coast?
Does that mean we can't go?
Oh, sure we can. But it'll cost you.
How much?
Boat charter, insurance, perilous route supplement, double pay at this time of night. It's gonna cost you at least $50.
$50?
Plus tax. Let's call it $75 total.
75?
But listen, I'll give you private hire of the ferry for the rest of the night.
I don't have that much.
No problem. Just get back to me when you do. As I say it, you've got no other choice. Ain't no other ferry around at this time of night.
Well, Muffy definitely has that kind of money, so let's go and see him. Muffy and Murphy.
There's a ferryman in town named Crab McCready who can take us to Crossbone Cove. We just need $75 to cover the charter fee.
Oh, absolutely. I can spare some of my allowance. Let me write you a check.
Nice. Wow.
It was a signed check I'd been given by Muffy Carlyle, the fossil hunter, to charter a ferry to Crossbone Cove.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't the...
That should cover it.
I'll go charter it at once.
Wasn't the role-playing reincarnation ghosting $50 as well? Interesting.
Will this cover the ferry payment?
Oh, I didn't think you'd get that much. Sure it will. Who's this Carlyle guy?
Oh, he's coming too. He's funding the trip.
Well, he gets a promotional flag too.
Okay.
Gee, thanks.
Consider this ferry chartered. Thank you for placing your trust in the Crab McCready Ferry Company, despite all the reviews. Now, once your compatriot is here, we can cast off. Pin that map up inside the cabin, will you? It'll be a tricky voyage to Crossbone Cove. I haven't sunk yet. This month.
What?
So we were off, captained by a man whose body composition had more alcohol in it than a bottle of vodka. And yet he navigated like a seasoned dancer, pirouetting through the treacherous currents with a drunken grace, all the while sipping from a flask that smelled stronger than window cleaner.
Ooh.
Crab, I can't complain about your captaincy skills, but I've got to ask, how did you get through those treacherous rocks with so much alcohol in your bloodstream?
Murphy, if I didn't have the alcohol in my bloodstream, I wouldn't be going anywhere near those rocks in the first place.
That's fair, to be honest.
Hello again, Crab.
Hello, Murphy.
Murphy?
Isn't there supposed to be a cave here?
Looks like there's been a rock slide. Not unusual on this side of the island. The Caribbean hurricanes hit these coves with full force.
Okay.
I'm going to get back to searching the cove.
Good luck.
I didn't want to disturb the rock pile. I might have made it collapse.
Okay.
Hello again, Muffy.
Hello, Murphy.
Any luck finding those fossils?
Nothing. I'm beginning to think this island doesn't have any fossils.
Have you found anything at all?
Only these.
Oh, what's that?
Oh my goodness, Muffy! Those are gemstones! Rubies, emeralds, sapphires? This might be genuine pirate treasure.
But they're not fossils, are they? They're nothing more than baubles. They're not the figurative footsteps of ancient behemoths, the skeletal remains of the kings of the prehistoric world. I'll have you know, I'm not conducting this exploration for financial gain, but for the love of dinosaurs. Here, you seem rather entranced by them. You can have them.
I bet we can sell those for $50.
Gosh, thank you, Muffy. What do you think of Crossbone Cove, Muffy?
I feel like a real explorer out here. Such daring and tranquil isolation, inaccessible, miles from civilization.
It's nice to get away from it all, isn't it?
Just the place to build a summer retreat, I'd say. A manor on the cliffside, a pier for the yacht, connect up a road for Rufus, my driver, a few cottages for the staff. Then I'd be able to enjoy the isolation properly.
You haven't seen a cave around here, have you?
I'm afraid not. Why? Have you lost one?
It appears so.
Well, don't give up. Things are always in the last place you look.
Good luck with the fossil hunting.
I'm close. I can feel it.
I just got it. The cairn reflector. This is a cairn and this is the reflector. I bet you any money.
Hey, Crab, what is this thing?
Ah, there's a cairn. Probably built centuries ago.
What was it used for?
The cairns were used by pirates as markers.
Yep.
You see, with all these coves and caves along the coastline, it'd be easy to lose track of which one held the booty. So they'd stack up the rocks and put something reflective on top, like a shard of metal from a broken cutlass or a handheld mirror. Then, as they'd sail the coast, they'd shine their lanterns across the beaches, and if they saw something reflect back, they knew that's where they'd hidden the stolen loot.
Do you think the cove still has treasure?
I don't think so. What's the point of hiding gold and jewels if you don't come back to collect and spend them?
Shall we see, Murphy?
As I placed the polished brooch on the cairn, it caught the light of the lighthouse beam and reflected it back fantastically, like a signal mirror.
Yes, indeed.
The rowboat had no oars, and more importantly, no structural integrity. It wasn't going anywhere. At the far end of Crossbone Cove, all I came across was a wall of rocks and boulders. It seemed the cave I was after had gone missing.
Okay, so let's go back to Dead Nettle then. Let's just check we've seen everything.
I didn't want to go paddling. Looking back out through the narrow inlet across the waves, I could see Fort de Bellemore, with its ramparts of antique cannons and lighthouse-top tower. It was now illuminating the inside of the bay, at least what it could reach through the narrow opening into the cove. With use of the ferry for the rest of the night, the Creaky Crab 2 remained ready to take me back to Dead Nettle. Hello again, Crab.
Hello, Murphy.
Let's go back. Okay.
Do you think there are any fossils on this beach?
Bones? Here? Nah, I don't think so. You see, most of the rock is igneous. It doesn't have the right sedimentary process and stratigraphic considerations. You need to have a thorough understanding of geologic timescales and the depositional environments present in a particular era to fully grasp why fossils wouldn't be found in rock formations like these.
I didn't expect you to know so much about geology.
Yeah.
Most people don't. Skills like that, you keep close to your chest. Never know when they'll come in useful.
Very true.
So pirates used to use this beach to stow hidden treasure?
I heard this one was used by Captain Crumb.
He's related to Jasper Crumb, the jeweler, isn't he?
Hard to believe, isn't it? One of the most vicious pirates to sail these seas. Until he got the wind knocked out of his sails. How a bloodline can go from a man who had cut through a dozen men for just a single doubloon to a man who came off worse in a fight with a budgie is beyond.
What knocked the wind out of Captain Crumb's sails?
Some say it was a ghost ship. Personally, I think he must have had a midlife crisis. Tried to find something more fulfilling, like crochet or watercolour painting. All that swashbuckling would wear anyone out.
True. After a while, definitely.
I'd like to head back to Dead Nettle, please.
I'll stay here. Come back for me later. I'm not leaving until I find a fossil.
That guy's elevator doesn't go all the way to the top floor now, does it?
Nope.
Hop aboard, Murphy.
Okay, so now let's go to our favourite jeweler.
Welcome back.
And we'll give him these.
I've got something to sell that I think you'll be very interested in.
Wonderful. What is it you're selling?
These are genuine pirate gems. They were discovered at the treacherously inaccessible Crossbone Cove, where they must have laid undisturbed for 2 centuries. Just imagine their history. Fierce ship battles, sword fights, X marks the spot. They must be priceless.
That's a very exciting story, Murphy. But I'm afraid what we have here is glass.
Glass?
Yes, sea glass. Bits of bottle or a broken lantern, perhaps. They fall into the sea, then get smashed up into little pieces by the rocks.
Yep.
The tide wears them down until you end up with pretty little polished pieces like this.
Does that mean you're not going to buy them off me?
I'm afraid not. But they are pretty. I'll tell you what I'll do. Have a look and see if there's something you'd like to trade them for. Does that sound like a deal?
Sounds like the best deal I'm going to get.
Interesting. Trade them for... Huh, okay. Let's come back to that. Let's go to the fort first.
The red light must have been the reflection of the brooch I'd planted, showing the exact location of Crossbone Cove. The cannon looked like it might still work. If it did, I knew from that evening's previous experience with firearms that 5 steps were required. Gunpowder, shot, ramrod, aim, fire.
How do I aim it? Oh, this, maybe?
That wasn't going to work.
Oh, God. Was this here the whole time?
These are complimentary matchbooks for members only.
I am a member.
Oh, yes. How silly of me to forget.
Maybe they were there the whole time.
There's a limit of 1 per member. Considering your membership is going to be extremely short-lived, consider yourself lucky you got one.
Okay. I don't know if those were there the whole time. I'm so confused. I really am. Oh my gosh, okay. I think he probably mentioned it the first time we were there. Or maybe I saw it and just completely forgot they were there. I don't know.
The cannon was ready to fire, but Muffy was still at Crossbone Cove. No matter how annoying the lanky fellow was, I couldn't fire the cannon while he was still on the beach searching for fossils.
Of course not. Okay.
Returning to Crossbone Cove, I discovered the lighthouse at Fort Bellemore was now illuminating the inside of the cove. Hello again, Muffy.
Hello, Murphy.
I just spoke to Crab, and he doesn't think we'll find fossils here after all.
No, Murphy, we must not give up. I can feel we're close.
Perhaps Crossbone Cove was a dead end. Maybe you should head back to the Causeway Beach.
No, a dino scout never gives up. There are a lot of pebbles here, and I need to search each of them. It only takes 1 for this expedition to be a success.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Good luck with the fossil hunting.
I'm close. I can feel it.
I need to swap. Okay, yeah, I get it. Swap the glass for a small fossil.
Could I trade the sea glass for one of these fossils?
Certainly. I think that's within your price range. Which would you like?
The swirly one at the front would be great. Thank you.
The smallest one there.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you very much. So then we just drop it on the floor somewhere and hey, Muffy, look, there's a fossil there. Go get it.
Muffy,
Hurrah!
Look what I just found.
Jinkies.
Is that what I think it is? A dinosaur fossil. A memento of the bear moths. A shadow of a bygone age. My very own dinosaur.
That's an ammonite, that is.
Really not helping here, Crab.
Yeah,
Just
Crab.
saying.
And it was right here where you were searching. You were right after all.
I was right. I'm a real-life paleontologist. This'll show Papa.
Crab, we're heading back to Dead Nettle. Muffy found what he was looking for.
Glad to hear it. Step aboard. Where did your friend run off to so fast?
I have no idea, but I think we made a childhood dream come true tonight.
I am so overwhelmed, I might spew right across the deck.
Alright, so now we go back to the fort. Seriously, Muffy literally reminds me of Buster from Arrested Development. Literally, just... okay. Boom!
With the brooch at Crossbone Cove reflecting light back from the lighthouse, I knew exactly where to aim. I took a match out of the matchbook and lit the cannon's fuse. I felt like a pirate captain about to unleash a broadside barrage. Ready the cannons, you scurvy scallywags! Pull the ship to port, down with the mainsail! Buckle your swash and fire!
Ooh! Ooh. Alright. There we go.
That looks like it might have worked.
Indeed. Let's go to the cave, finally.
Well, blow me down. What's happened here?
Did you do this, Murphy?
I needed to find a way in.
Well, Aladdin, I think you found your magic cave.
I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
The cannon fire had worked. The boulders that had fallen in the rock slide were now rubble strewn across the beach, revealing what I'd been searching for, a dark cave winding into the cliffside. A ghostly glow flickered from the far end of the cave as I slipped on the seaweed-covered rocks trying to reach it. I began to fear the worst, but as I emerged in the subterranean chamber, I discovered it was actually the otherworldly glow of plankton.
Got skull and bones there as well.
I didn't know if my mind was playing tricks on me, but the rock formations in the cave began to look like a skull and crossbones.
Yep.
So that's why they call it that.
Yep. There's the algae.
I wasn't going to be able to pick up the algae with my bare hands.
Oh, we can pick them up? With this?
I needed to think of something else.
Oh, do you have to empty the bowl? Yeah, there we go. Cool.
I emptied the bottle, then filled it with the glowing water. It was a soda bottle I'd filled with bioluminescent algae water.
And there he is, poor guy. Oh boy.
The thought of touching the skeleton sent a shiver down my spine. I found you, Xavier. Your final expedition won't have been in vain.
Oh,
I grow weary of your inability to heed my warning, Murphy McCallan. No good shall come from you pursuing this.
What you've done to Abigail Bellmore cannot be allowed to continue.
Abigail Bellmore is dead, as will you be, if you continue this pathetic charade.
She deserves to be free, just like all the ghosts of the manor.
You haven't learnt, have you, McCallan? Everything you've done so far has just made the situation worse. Now is the time to back out.
I'll never do that, Rackham. Finding the treasure is more important to me now than it's ever been.
Then I hope it's a cause you're willing to die for. Just as Xavier Bellmore drowned in the rising tide of this cave, so shall you.
Crab. Crab, help me.
When Rackham's earthquake finally stopped, I realized the route I'd followed into the cave was blocked. Tons of impenetrable rock and rubble now stood between me and the outside world. I was trapped. The only source of light was the glowing algae in the water, but even that dimmed to darkness when it went undisturbed in the quiet cave. At any point, the cave could fill up with seawater, drowning me just as it had Xavier. I needed to find a way out.
Okay, so let's use the algae.
I didn't need to pour algae water on that.
Yeah?
I didn't need to pour algae water on that.
Okay, let's see. Algae.
As I stood still, I noticed the algae beginning to dim. I'd read that its glow was triggered by vibrations, and without my footsteps, it was getting darker.
Okay, so let's just walk around for a little bit.
I wasn't going to be able to pick up the algae with my bare hands. There was no way through the wall of rubble, but I couldn't just stay in the cave. I needed to find a way out.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to dig a oh, what's that?
As the darkness dimmed in the cave, I began to make out a faint luminescence in the form of a whirlpool. Some turbulence beneath the water was making the algae glow, and I hoped it might be an underwater tunnel.
Oh, okay. So do I need to throw it or something?
The lights below the water didn't offer much chance of escape, but at least it was better than waiting to drown in the cave. Using the bottle of algae as an underwater lantern, I waded into the water, then dived down below the surface.
Better you than me, mate.
The underwater tunnels felt like a maze. I pulled myself past jagged rocks and twisting passages, with only the ethereal blue glow of the algae to light my way, until finally, with only seconds of air left in my lungs, I reached the surface.
Go on, Murphy. There he is. Poor
Murphy,
guy.
what are you doing over there? It's dangerous to swim out here, you know. You could get washed into a sea cave or something.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the advice, Crab. I'll make a note of that.
Yes, I will.
Green from the seawater I'd swallowed, I could at least say I'd survived being drowned. And now I had Xavier's key.
Indeed. So let's go and find Xavier's key. Oh, we need to... Okay, fast travel.
Hello again, Crab.
Hello, Murphy.
Hello.
I'd like to head back to Dead Nettle, please.
Hop aboard, Murphy.
The key. Find the key.
Welcome back, Murphy McCallan. Take a seat.
I found Xavier's key.
Wonderful. Protect it with your life.
Second key goes in to the second hole.
The key didn't fit that keyhole.
It doesn't. Okay, never mind then.
I placed the second key into the mantelpiece.
Alright, that is the second key. So we will come back next time and finally get the third key. I still don't know how to. We need grease. I don't know how to make grease with anything that we have here, but we'll try our best. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out.